Hello, I'm Tom Hathaway. I'm wearing my BA hat, so let's talk business analysis. This nugget is about how to make sure your user stories are relevant. We're going to discuss what relevance is and why it is important. This nugget will help you when you are the one wearing the BA hat. Okay, you're a business professional. Someone has asked you to write user stories for a planned change to your information technology application. Being diligent and wanting to do it correctly, you have also viewed our first two knowledge nuggets on rules for effective user stories. So you already know, Rule 1, an effective user story is a simple sentence that does not contain conjunctions or limiting phrases. Rule 2, an effective user story emphasizes what the solution does, not how it does it. Great. That is how you express an effective user story, but what about the content? What will make a good user story? It's time to discuss Rule 3, namely, an effective user story is relevant to the project. When you sit down to write your user stories, you need to consider what the project will deliver. In the world of IT, there are a couple of options for delineating what a project can and cannot do. What you're looking for is something called a project charter or a project scope statement. A project charter typically describes the project in general terms, such as policyholders should be able to manage their automobile policies on the web. We need to support web-based policy payments and allow prospects to apply for and be issued temporary proof of insurance coverage pending underwriting rate approval. A scope statement is usually much more specific, so it might read more like, this project will enhance our web-based policy maintenance system by allowing policyholders to interact directly with their automobile insurance policies via secure Internet access. The web application will allow prospects to request temporary insurance coverage pending underwriting rate approval, submit payment for outstanding premiums, and update personal and/or vehicle data. It will not support claims processing. As you can see, either delineates your project from the environment of the organization by establishing the boundaries for your project. Whereas the charter can be somewhat vague, the scope statement typically specifies business processes, functions, organizational units, roles or jobs, etc., that the project might affect or influence. It can also specifically exclude certain components, in our example claims processing, to further clarify what the project will not do. The user stories you write have to fit pretty much entirely inside the boundaries that the project charter or scope statement define to be relevant to the project. In an Agile environment, the Agile team will ask you to elaborate the story when they are ready to start coding, which could be in a couple of months.